Y'all can't stop my hustle. What's going on, good people? Here we go. What's up, Gray Wolf in this bitch? What's up, Miss David? What's up? I sent you an email back. Thank you, Miss Davis. I will check that thing. Miss Borden, what's up? Tanisha James, hey. Crystal, what it is? What's up, ME? Miss Freeman, Miss Cap, Cooking Diva, 118. Peace and love. Let me get a plate. Yeah, I need these things now. I'm becoming an old timer, y'all, an old man, old mature fella. The eyes going. Nah, I'm bullshit. It just sitting in front of this ring light for 5 fucking years and messed me up, y'all. Hey, my golf set came. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, so I'm gonna make this real quick. What's up, Ray McClain? I like that name. That's a powerful ass name, McClain, baby. Hey, I'm gonna make this real quick. So, hey, Kendrick Lamar killing it. But everybody, I want you guys to understand something. So I hid what I'm gonna talk about in the topic about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. So when dealing with certain dealing with some 3 letter people, well, I'm gonna say 4 letters. When dealing with some 4 letter peoples, you have to can't say the word, because they running everything they say, hypothetically. But listen to me good people. Y'all, this whole rap beef is very entertaining, and I get it. I love it. I don't even listen to rap. I like jazz, classical music, a little bit of country here and there. If the shit hit right now, a little bit of country here and there. And I like my southern folk music, bluegrass, that shit. But Spirit turned my attention on to this rap beef that's going on. Now, it might have started, with J. Cole, and they wanted J. Cole. Listen to me good now. Pay attention to the reverbs. Notice I said reverb, verbs because everything is regurgitated in some sort of way. So they wanted J. Cole to be the spiritual hitman. Follow me here. Because this is the spiritual energy that's going on in this rap beef. So J. Cole was supposed to be the poster boy for the spiritual hitman unit. But J. Cole backed out of it and he apologized because he realized what nobody seen, that they was pitting the same spiritual energy against the same spiritual energy. So let me explain that, because I'm finna run this bitch down in a little bit of time, and I want you guys to re-listen to all these diss tracks and you're gonna understand what I'm saying. So when Kendrick Lamar said what he said about J. Cole, he threw it out there because well, shit, let me do it like this because I'm jumping ahead of myself. So let's look at the players on the game. Let's look at the players on the table. So you got the 4 letter people. Book of reading, my man. You got the 4 letter people who running the bitch. So they say they control media and all that shit. Y'all do y'all due diligence when y'all go down y'all rabbit hole. But they got the 4 letter people. See, the 4 letter people is a representation of Drake. Drake the rapper. That's his energy all day long. He the biggest thing. He the baddest thing. He rocking thing. He hiding. He get to move how he want to move. He got people around him. Everybody scared to talk shit to him. Fuck with him, right? So you got them 4 letter people that's supposed to be running the media and everything like that we can't talk about, okay? So then you bring your ass up there, and then you have J. Cole. Damn it. Book of reading, please. You have J. Cole. J. Cole represent the spiritual side of the black man. Love life, living in nature, all that stuff. That he represent elevated thought process of the black man, right? This is the whole energy. I'm finna blow your mind. So now J. Cole said, "This ain't my energy. I can't fight because I'm still love, light, and peace. I'm still dealing with my melanated cosmic energy. I done evolved past this shit right here. I can't rock." So then J. Cole backed out of it. But they didn't penalize J. Cole because he was like, you know what, we gonna save you for the catch. And now J. Cole gonna do another clap back, but J. Cole gonna be the one in all this energy to bring it all together. He gonna be like love and light again. He gonna be like love and light again. It's all playing out in my mind's eye. So, but now they say, well, we need another conscious brother who can go against, those four-letter people who running everything, right? So then Drake gets to stand in for the four-letter people that's running everything. So then they say, who elevated consciously and who got it going on that the conscious community will listen to, but at the same time, this is going for the rebels of the conscious community, not the love, light, and peace, not my state mofo. This is the real people that's like, bitch, I got a bone to pick with everybody that ever fucked with me, everybody that ever culture appropriated with me. I got some shit going down that I need to say. So in comes Kendrick Lamar. It wasn't no thing that he kind of, was the head man on the track for Black Panthers. You feeling me here? He was a head man on the track for the movie Black Panther. This is black spirituality coming into play, taking back what's theirs from the ruling class, the powers that be. Oh, we get a little bit deeper than that. See, I'm finna go down this rabbit hole, right? And I want you guys to really do your own research. And I'm talking in code, and the smart ones that understand this shit will get it. But the ones that just looking at like it's gonna be some beef, some bullshit, they not gonna understand. But y'all got this. So now back to it. So Kendrick Lamar was the premier song, CD track, soundtrack on Black Panther. All my stars are closer, all that shit with him and SZA. And then he did that shit and he just had it all out there. The motherfucker said, what's that verse he said? Why you promoting I don't even like you? Yeah, I mean, he came out with some hard. To me, that was the track that after Black Panther was over, that he was gonna come to the motherfucking part when they said the king is dead. So when the king died in the movie Black Panther, everybody M'Baku them had to come and take over, the heavy hitters. See, Kendrick Lamar is a representation of M'Baku in this greater, bigger story of thing. He's that motherfucking pro-black nigga that don't give a fuck and that's gonna put it in your life. Wasn't in all the other, people out there, they needed somebody to challenge. This is the whole Drakes of it all. The culture appropriation, the one that sit up there, the industry, big time business and all that shit there, who is gonna drag and script the black people, the black conscious community now. Because let me tell you, some people, if you don't know now, I'm finna hit you with something. You go to every botanical store in a major thing, know who's selling our products to us? Look it up. Look it up. The Goldbergs, the Steinsteins, and all the mother motherfuckers there, the four-letter industry. Them people own all our spiritual stores. Yeah, we may have a couple of bodegas or little botanicals around here owned by a little couple of Hispanics, a little couple of Africans, a couple of Nigerians here and there. But when you go online to the big time box thing, everybody that don't look like us, everybody that look like a Drake, is selling us our own spirituality. They selling us our oils, our incense. They selling us our eliques and shit. And yeah, we get them and we consecrate them. But ain't no eliques being made on Amazon, people. But then you got these people that get so entrenched in the simple fact that I just bought some eliques off Amazon that I can sit up there and say I'm the authority because they touch my hand. But if you really want to make your spiritual eliques and your bees, you sit down and you make them by themselves. See, the people from New Orleans in the parishes and all the Creoles and all them people back there, they understood about making your own motherfucking beads if you're going to be initiated into something. By now, I'm finna step on some toes, but you see, I don't give a fuck right now because it's our spirituality at war. And if we're going to do this right, we need to do this right. So you can buy those beads, but you have to man them yourselves if you're really going to get into this whole spirituality. See, Southern folk magic has a practice like this, where you got to make your own robe to wear during your ceremony. You got to make your own beads. Y'all can never see my robe. It's mine. I can't show it to y'all. It's meant to be seen in the setting of that magical ritual I'm doing with the people of my sect. I can't just put it online and look at this shit. Because then what if you get my copy of what I made? Now you got my energy and you can reproduce it. You follow me here? See, I'm talking right now. So back to it. Everybody is selling our spirituality back to us. This is what Kendrick Lamar is saying about our brother Drake here. He's culture appropriating. He's selling our own shit back to us. Don't mind if they know that he bit it from a little Chinese kid. He bit it from what the boy that was yelling, Drake, Drake, Soldier Boy. Everybody see the receipts when it come down to this shit right here, right? But fuck it, he makes it look good, and he gives us money and shit. He give us handout. He give us food. He feeds us periodically, and he can put you on, because he gonna go to the poets community and get the roughest looking broads, and he gonna bring them on stage with him, right? Because he's a savior. Damn, if I'm not mistaken, Judeo Christianity, that Bible, that motherfucker was the savior. It went to the roughest neighborhoods, and it pulled out the best of the best of the best of the people who were so spiritual, and it said, if you don't rock with me, you fucked. If you don't do this, you garbage. Christianity did that to a lot of us in spirituality. Then they remixed it and gave it back to us. And now we supposed to be in light. Now that's about a Drake energy, if you don't understand what I'm saying. So then now let's jump over here to our boy Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar say, well, I'm that Mbako, I'm that powerhouse cat that I don't give a fuck, because I see your deception. And it's all a game. I see your deception, but I need to wake up the people who gonna wake up and see that, dude, you playing a game with me. You taking my culture, my spirituality, my industry, my energy, my words, my motherfucking shit, and selling it back to my people as if it's yours. So let me go ahead and put your ass in the place. But see, we don't need you no more, because the time is coming for everybody to step up and expand their own consciousness and their own spirituality. See, people, I'm unapologetic about this right here. This black skin of mine, I love it. It's beautiful. The shell I'm in, the spiritual center that I got going on around me, I'm unapologetic, because it's time for us as a black community. Since y'all want to say, you know what, it's bad to use black. Now these are the misconceptions that they throwing up. You can't be black, you can't be Native American, you can't be indigenous. You have to be something that we don't know what we are. But guess what? They gave us a name and they called us slaves. They called us workers. They called us ghetto people. They called us $5 Indians, 5%ers, 1%ers. They called us Islamics. They gave us every fucking name other than melanated beings, other than children of the sun, other than Christ. Why can't we have that name? They can even call us Moors, which is another term I hear for Negro, for dark skin. But I digress. I hope y'all can see where my brain going with this, right? So we'll sit up here and Kendrick Lamar comes in and he say, well, I'm finna wake the people up, because this is my charge. No matter if I lose my record deals, no matter if I sit up there and never do it again, I got to say this, because this is what I signed up. The conscious community needs somebody to speak for them against the tyranny of this is what's coming on. This is what's going on. So now I would love to say this is just a black versus white thing, or or Islamic versus Judeo. I would like to say that, but let's be honest and get a little bit deeper than that, Pimp Skinny. Let's say that this is a Christian thing versus spirituality. See, I'm gonna hide the truth in plain sight, but I want you to get it. How they say decipher. I'm just trying to be cool, playing on the whole rap game and reverb. So let's talk about what's really going on. So this is a spiritual diss track in war. There's no secret that Kendrick Lamar wear the crown. He got a crown of thorns on his head. Didn't they do that to the boy Jesus? That crown don't represent pain. Now, if you get into your teachings of the crucifixion, that crown represents cutting off your third eye. But when Kendrick Lamar wear that crown, he made it diamond. Diamond reflects. It lets in everything. So he said in his tape, it's the crown. Then he'd sit down on the couch wearing all white with the crown tilted. He said, "Been my third eye still open, but I need it's heavy as the head who wear the crown," right? Meaning that he needs to be the sacrifice for his people. Pay attention, people, to the rap beef that's going on. See, you talk against Drake and you talk against Young Hove. Oh god damn, what young Hove got to do with this, right? You talk against Drake and you talk against a man that calling himself Yahuwah, that calling himself the Jewish Christ God, Yahshua. Them the top three. Drake said it in his song, me and Hove, the top two, bitch, let's be G. Did you ever notice how my man talked with a Jewish or what's that? A Yiddish. That's the word. Thank you. With a Yiddish twang in his words. I'm talking about Hove. Listen to the interview. He has such a Yiddish fucking rap game, a Yiddish interview voice. It's unreal. But back to what I'm saying. So now Kendrick Lamar and Drake beefing, this shit becomes more than just entertainment and rap beef. This is a spiritual battle being fought in real time with real ears and real eyes. But we too busy looking at, damn, Drake had a case. Kendrick Lamar snap. We too busy looking at that to see that for the country's community, the people that can see and that I'm putting y'all on game, pay attention with your own self eyes, how my grandma used to say. Kendrick Lamar is representing the country's community of the black people. Drake is a stand-in for everything that we fought against, everything that we fighting against as far as culture appropriation, as far as everybody who's taking our own shit and selling it back to us and telling them it's there, but hey, you can sample it. I got your back. So that's what this whole rap beef is with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Now let's put them boys on the side, right? Let's put them on the side. Let's talk about this whole rap beef with all the people in the industry. So this is what we call skirmishes, small little micro battles and shit. This is the offset. This is when you in military war. This is when you send your battalion out there to fuck somebody up on the north flank and the south flank, knowing that you're going down the center to go and get the king and the queen. So with the whole Quavo and Chris Brown rap beef, Chris Brown said, listen, you telling me I'm on drugs. Now, these are two people infamous known for their drug use. So let's break that bitch down. Now, I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. You got two people. You got one man that sang about drugs, and you got a cat that's known for doing drugs. Quavo, he sings about drugs. Chris Brown, they say he got fucked up on drugs, Molly, whatever. I don't know what the man do. The man say, bitch, that ain't me. I just like to have a good time. Who don't get fucked up here and now? Right? But one man talk about getting fucked up, but ain't never did it before in his life. So now you got to think about what the drug represent. The drug with this rap beef, with them two, are representing numbing the pain. So they say, we're going to give you these two guys who's going to give you everything to make you numb the pain, going to make you feel good, going to give you a vibe. So Chris Brown came in and say, bitch, you talking about all these drugs and shit that I'm on drugs. My dealer, I ain't on that shit, man. I'm making music. He said, you exposing me for some kind of bullshit, knowing that me and you in the same boat. You don't really get off on drugs. I don't really get off on drugs. This is a game. But because you want to draw me into your shit and we supposed to be partners with this whole motherfucking thing, let me dumb on your ass. So that was that whole beef. Y'all paying attention. So that was the illusion that they saying, y'all motherfuckers, like, bitch, it's all about the drug game. It's all about numbing your pain. It's all about keeping y'all quiet. But then Chris Brown snapped and say, you just got bodied by a singing nigga, meaning you took me out of my element of numbing the world down, making us feel good about ourselves. Because Chris Brown wasn't making no music the snap on people. He was making the women feel good. He was sitting there making the men want to. How the fuck you walk in the club and you hear a bop by a dude and you want to, let me see you can run it, run it. I mean, I tried to run it dance. I'm a big old dude. But that's what he was saying, bitch, you took me out of my element, so now I got to do you because I didn't warrant that attack like that. We all working the same thing to know people pain because we understand the pain that the black community going through. You talking about drugs, I'm talking about having fun. So if we just, put that shit together, there's no violence. But Quavo stepped out of pocket and Chris Brown had to shoot him down. So that's all about the drug game, the numbing down, throwing flanks. Now back to the main thing. That's the player. So now we go back to Drake and we go back to Kendrick. This is spirituality at its best. This is a spiritual fight. This is black melanated people, the conscious community, fighting against whatever Zionistic rulership in play. They're telling us black folks to wake up and see this, they see the true color that, motherfuckers are playing us and giving us our own shit. Kendrick Lamar is on his way to not having a record deal in the future at all because he's ruffling the wrong feathers. After this whole beef shit over, he is not gonna do it. He took the hit for every melanated conscious black cat on the planet who want to rap about some melanated shit. He was that Umbaku. He the one in the paint fighting the battle for our ass. We just can't see it. We thinking these are just rap lyrics, rap beat. You thinking he just doing something. He is supposed to do this. Heavy is the head who wear the crown. He said it himself. He was on the Black Panther soundtrack. Our boy, Mr. Bozeman, out of here. He was the blackest dude in America. He was the blackest motherfucker in America. He played every black role. And when he did that movie about Bridges, when he was a police chief that came from Africa to come over here to America to avenge his sisters, ladies, y'all missed that whole motherfucking thing when Chadwick Boseman did that movie. They killed his sister, so he came from his home country and took care of people who did that. That was them telling that the ancestor did it. That was Chadwick Boseman playing the ancestor, people, whether y'all realize it or not. So then after he did all that other stuff, the blackest man in America, he had to go. Kendrick Lamar had to step in as the voice of that. So people, listen to the look at the bigger plot. Y'all ain't gonna understand what I'm saying if you're too busy looking at bullshit. Too busy looking at bullshit, y'all ain't gonna understand. But if you look at it with your spiritual eye, you'll understand. Kendrick Lamar is representing the conscious melanated community. He is putting himself on the line. He is putting it all out there because he know after this is over, his career just may be over because he haven't even dug into the Zionistic energy that's going to come behind all these rap lyrics. Because you got to understand, that dude Drake is weighted, man. He is industry planted, baby. He's weighted. He got backing behind him. You heard him say, oh, you a nigga that signed to that nigga who signed to that nigga. Let's break down that motherfucking verse. That nigga is Puff Daddy, right? Let's be G. You a nigga that signed to that nigga that he just ran back from Justin Bieber to Usher to Puff Daddy, right? And then you got somebody that was in all this debauchery shit that they saying, hey man, your time is up. Your time is up. So now who gonna take the mantle where Puff Daddy left off? You can't give it to Hove because now they saying we finna go at the Hove too. But Hove got a little more sense than anybody else because he say I'm not a businessman, bitch. I'm a businessman. My reputation expands everything. So now the one thing Puff Daddy didn't do is made himself out of a business. He made himself an icon, but he didn't make himself a business. That's what Hove did to himself. Now Drake sat up there and Drake took a page out of Hove's book and he said, I'm gonna make my name, likeness, everything a business. So let me help you out here. I want to show you how your spiritual eye should work. So now, did you ever notice that Drake has very close similarities to the Disney character of Goofy? I'm going to let that sink in. Drake has very close similarities in his design. If they would have turned him to a character, he would be Goofy from Mickey Mouse in them. What is Goofy on Mickey Mouse? Goofy is not a dog, he's a cow. What does a cow do? Moloch, right? Bull, cow, sacrifice children. What is the owl? The owl. Moloch. What's in all the Drake videos? Moloch, right? This is the spiritual battle. What is Kendrick Lamar saying? Christness, consciousness. So if y'all don't see the spiritual battle that I just gave y'all that's going on, people, y'all missing it. Y'all spiritualists, y'all ascended masters. So, and I just gave y'all a little bit. So let's get into what's going on. So now, in the political arena, did you know that a bill was just signed? I think it's like 862 something. I don't know. Y'all do the research, but y'all got some typing fingers and some mindset. Maybe go watch TikTok before they shut it down. They just passed a bill where you can't say anything wrong about a certain group of people. It's you will get banned, shut down, done dirty, right? So now I never believed in the Christian Bible. Well, I did. I lied just then. I believed in the Christian Bible when I was growing up until I discovered my Christ consciousness inside. My ancestor worship, my ancestor prayed. But now I'm inclined to give an apology to all my Christians. Granted, I ain't gonna rock with you because I understand y'all shit tainted and fed with lies. I get it. But that Bible prophecy is coming to play what they said back in the day. So it got to be some truth to that book, right? Basic instructions before leaving earth. Didn't they say Christians gonna be persecuted? Didn't the book say Christians gonna be persecuted, people? Now, if you take out the Old Testament of the Bible, I mean the New Testament, you take out the New Testament to where they talk about the recent activities, I'm pretty New Testament, it gotta be an old one. The old one is the old one. That's law. But the New Testament was written after the fact of the law, right? But they saying, according to this bill that will pass, if you take out the New Testament of that Christian book Bible and you say anything wrong related to the New Testament, that's persecuting a certain group, and you can be held at charges, arrested. They say. I don't know. I haven't read the law. I'm going off of TikTok where I get my news from you too, so I don't know. But I'm starting to think, if I talk about a certain thing that's been written in the book of life, basic instructions before leaving earth, and they're gonna take out a whole half of that motherfucker that says that somebody did some wrong to somebody that was of a Christian nature, and I can't talk about that now on a platform, social media, anything. Damn, I think that Christian prophecy coming to pass. So now back to Kendrick and Drake. If they're going to pass that bill, I need to wake up as many people as I can. Heavy is the head who wear the crown. I need to expose the people who are going to be their people. Heavy is the head who wear the crown. I know this little chat was in code and some of y'all may not get it. And I understand. But those of y'all that's waking up and understand that this is a spiritual war, this is not just a war of fucking people talking and disliking each other. They using nothing but spirit, breath, spirit. Ain't no emotion involved in these rap battles. Hell, Drake used AI. He used technology. Quavo used AI. He used technology. Where's the emotion in that? Where's the truth? Kendrick can't use AI. Kendrick talking off the top of his head. Fully freestyling. Chris, top of his head, fully freestyling. I'm just saying, if you guys ain't seeing the spiritual war to these diss tracks that's coming out between these two major hitters, and then that man Kendrick Lamar doubled down on it. He dissed one, 5 days later he came out and did another one. He said, bitch, I want the war. I know I'm gonna die. He said it in the lyrics. He said, bitch, I know I may leave, but you know, my heart, I come from a place of love, but I keep my heart covered in case you want it. That man is sacrificing for the black community, the conscious community. I ain't gonna say black community. Let's just say the conscious community. So everybody, we need to really clap it up for Kendrick because he taking the hit for us, people. He taking a hit for the conscious community. And he, although he may get paid for it, he may not. I don't know the deals and the all that shit. But that man taking a real hit because his career ain't gonna come back from this. And it started when he signed up to the Black Panther energy. J. Cole is gonna come in at the end and broker a peace deal. So J. Cole is gonna be the next conscious rapper. I thought it was gonna be uh Common. I say Common gonna be the next conscious rapper out there because I love Common and I thought he was gonna be big, but Common said they said Common, you're a little bit of an actor, man. You're a little bit of an actor. I need somebody who is into this rap game, who has a chip on their shoulder for it. Common don't have a chip on his shoulder. Common ain't angry. He's just conscious. J. Cole ain't angry. He's just conscious. But J. Cole can apologize. So that makes him above everybody else. You diss me, I'm going to apologize. And I'm sorry I even got out of character. So this is our new representative after my man Kendrick settles down. And J. Cole ain't doing nothing bad. When I say this thing was all scripted by Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, one took the hit on Baku, the other one Black Panther, Let's Rise from the Ashes. So should I say Zuri, rise from the ashes and become the new king of consciousness. I hope I said this right because I got to talk in code because I don't want nobody to sit up there and and talk shit about the Baron. I don't want the hate mail, y'all. God ain't good with Obama. Ain't that something? Much as I like Obama for what he did, boy, I cannot rock with a Democrat. I'm sorry. Yes, I am registered Republican. I bet I just lost 4 followers. It definitely spiritual warfare. I agree on that. You got it, baby. Virgo Mama, what you Virgo Mama? You're gonna get the hate mail, but it needs to be said. I'm okay with the smoke, man. I ain't messing with nobody. I'm just telling you what spirit led on my heart to say. If it wasn't supposed to say it, it shouldn't be mentioned. So people, I want you guys to hear something. So Saturday morning, no, I mean Saturday afternoon, around by 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'm releasing a video. You know, I do my epic tales and then I talk about it, you know. So I'm gonna release a video, a little 10-minute skit video. It's all generated by AI. I got this software where it's my voice, but you can tell it's AI. I'm not speaking it, I just typed it in and AI gonna speak it. But again, I wanna tell you guys, so today Friday, so tomorrow about 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'm gonna release a 10 to 11 minute video of my thought process on this conspiracy theorist, but this epic tale in the founding fathers. I got a broad imagination, right? But I want you guys to hear. But before I let you guys go right now, because I'm doing readings, I just had to do an intercession and talk. So before I let you guys go, I'm gonna propose a question for you guys and listen to me good. You got it all makes sense when I release that tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Go watch a 10-minute video and then I'll do a live about it later on that evening. But check me out. What if the people of the indigenous communities of America, just gonna pose a question and I'm gonna read the comments. What if when America was founded, the founding fathers, when America was founded, what if slavery, oppression, hold on, slavery, oppression, the American dream being stolen, redlining, all the negative atrocities that the indigenous blacks faced during those times of slavery, Jim Crow, all that stuff. What if it was all scripted by the founding fathers to be a generational thing to give us a small piece of the pie, strip it away from us, but to turn the indigenous black and brown. Here we go now. Here go. Here. What if it was all military training? What if it was all some kind of training to make the indigenous people of that land a unpaid, uncensored, unofficial military fighting force? For if an invader ever put boots on the ground, could you see how broad my brain thinks about this shit? So you're gonna torture me, put me in chains, you're gonna beat me up, you're gonna shoot me down in the street, you're gonna piss me off internally, but then you're gonna say you can still get the American dream. But you're gonna take, when I do get the American dream, the American pie, you're gonna take, stripping me down to nothing. You're gonna make me garbage in the eyes of the world. You're gonna say, you're gonna let me know that the world hates me. And then when a foreign invader comes over here to take what little bit I have amassed, I'm gonna fight tooth and nail while you hide in your high ivory towers. And then once we done stood as the shield for you, you're gonna come back and you're gonna put us in chains again. See, this is how my mind works, right? This is how I look at it. I mean, just think. It's an epic tale that I'm writing. Do y'all think that'll be a good book? Do y'all think that'll be a good goddamn movie? Do y'all think so? Within this storybook, and y'all gonna see him when I go live and talk about it tomorrow after y'all watch the little 10 minutes and share this. It's just 10 minutes. If you can't get 10 minutes out your head, you don't really care. And I don't care for you to watch it. But what if the prison system, hear me out, what if the prison system is military boot camp, public schools, prison to pipeline, right? I mean, school to prison pipeline, how they say it. What if that's a military boot camp training, public school? What if child support funded all of this as a recycled energy? They came up with a budget and they had to fund the budget, not with taxes, but off the sweat and but off the back and the blood of the people. And this is a forever going thing. This is why you can get away with that type of shit, right? Because that budget ain't never gonna run out. What if they drop guns in our neighborhood, in our community, to teach us how to self-train each other? Why do they feed us food that make us have babies to overpopulate a certain area? Because, you know, if you got a lot of cannon fodder in place, or you give us guns and we angry and we pissed off and we know that everybody in the world don't like us, and anybody come over here to invade us, we gonna fight for what little bit we got because they don't like us already. Y'all don't like us, but we done established a home here, so we gonna fight for what we got, what little bit shit you let us keep. You're not paying us for it. Matter of fact, we're getting penalized for it. It's a sweet, sweet story. It would make an epic fucking movie. Y'all don't see. I just like to make movies, man. Only thing, I just don't have a camera and a crew. If I had a camera and a crew and a Hollywood budget, Tyler Perry, get with me, baby. The movies I can make for y'all. I digress. Ow! I should ask 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Come get your boy. Up here, baby. We can make a hell of a movie, boy. J. Cole, holla at me, man. Holla at me. I ain't no rapper. I ain't in the industry or nothing. I ain't gonna sell shit. I ain't gonna sell shit of soul, no ass, no nothing, no dick, nothing. But if you want some epic shit that's in his head, come on, man, rock with me, y'all. Wait till y'all see it. It's just something I wrote down and let AI populate pictures. The pictures don't even match half of the motherfucking shit, but it's the message, the hypothetical. And it's all a movie. Nothing's real. I don't got no hard evidence. I just got a movie in my head. I just want a book to write. I want to get it to the big scene in the cinemas. But we'll talk about it. We'll unpack it a little bit. They do use military tactics in jail, Cara. You sleep on a cart, you get a ration a day. You gotta always be on edge because you got various gangs in there that you gotta watch out for. You gotta learn diplomacy. You gotta do this. You got guards, you got chieftains, you got all that shit. You got a water, you got a house, you got a bunk, you got a bed, you got all that shit. All right, I'm finna let y'all go. Everybody, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Watch my little 10-minute video I put up. It's 10 minutes. It's AI generated, but I typed this shit up. It's just an epic movie. Ain't nothing truth about it. It's just these movies, the ideas I have in my head, man. And I just want to make a movie. I want to make a hour and 20-minute long movie. Yeah. 1 hour, 20-minute long movie. Sort of like 12 years of slavery. Harry Potter. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Boy, tell me about it. If that ain't a black story, I don't know what is. I'm gonna let you go. That's Jesus Christ all day long, baby. That's what the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole, and whoever the fuck else is rap beef. Y'all gotta look at it really good. Just like the Wizard of Oz was about the banking industry. But I'll let it go. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling God to trust in you and the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Watch that motherfucker tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel right here. Thank you, y'all. Y'all have a good one.